Hi, I'm Steph, owner of Blossom Home Wellness, a women's wellness studio, and today I would love to talk about, and I'm going to talk about, overhead presses, otherwise known, especially historically, as strict press. Dumbbell version, there are lots of different tools that you can use, but we're gonna use dumbbells for our purposes. So without the dumbbells in my hands, a basic strict press looks like this. Now, in 1980s, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, we were all out here and we discovered in physical therapy clinics that I was working in as a tech that this position's pretty hard on women's shoulders. So biomechanically, we started bringing women in a little closer, and found that somewhere between straight in front and just out to about 45 degrees is a safe, very high quality movement pattern and best for a shoulder girdle, the mechanics of the shoulder girdle. So that's how I teach, and that's how we are going to do this. So overhead press or strict presses are the same thing, and they look like this. So if we're going straight ahead and you don't have any shoulder issues or shoulder impingement issues, then the elbows are your guiding lights, and they are your, basically like your headlights, and they're gonna face forward. And I'm not here, I'm here. So my forearms are perpendicular to the ground, which yes is hard, which is why some women tend to find it's a little bit easier to come out a little wider, but I tend to prefer this for my gals unless there are shoulder issues. From here, I'm going to press straight up. Now, the stacked position is the key piece here. Most gals, particularly gals with kyphotic backs and dowager's humps, because they have that curvature in their spine and those kind of humps in the back, it pushes their spine and their shoulders this way, which is not a strong stacked position and it's pretty hard on the body. So your mission is to find a weight that makes it possible for you to press overhead and to come to this position, whether you're here or here, that you have a strong finishing position here in this stacked position. So that means don't go heavy if you find that you can't straighten your elbows out at the top, or if because of some anatomical structure issues back here, that you're more here and then here. I see the majority of my gals are like this until we start to slowly work on, and in the massage setting, I do a lot of soft tissue work, to slowly open all this up, to pull them up so that they're stacked. So your mission is to choose a weight that you can safely press into a stacked position. And I don't expect it to be completely and utterly straight like this. This is something I worked on for a long time and I've been doing a long time. My new gals like yourself, if you're new, you're probably watching this because you're new. It's gonna be because you're maybe here, you're more out here, you don't know what to do with your wrists. So when we're cycling these, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna press straight up so that my wrist, elbows, and shoulders are stacked over the top of my body. And then I'm going to keep my knees soft. My belly button is gonna be pulled in, but my rib cage is gonna be zipped in as well, which gets my midline nice and active so I can hold the dumbbells in this position away from my body, and then I'm gonna press straight up. So a cycle of these looks like this. So you might have noticed, you can see my fingertips above. That is because I don't need to have a death grip on the dumbbells. I'm creating a shelf, and I don't need to waste my grip trying to hang on to the dumbbells because it's not so much a safety issue for me. So if you find that you are scared, I don't expect you to do this. This is a natural cupping mechanism that I do until I need to go heavy, and then I am hanging on. So I save my grip until it's heavy. So just in case you're a very curious gal and you're like, what about the fingers that I see sticking above the dumbbell? That's why. It's a preference for me. My gals that are new tend to feel much more comfortable solidly hanging onto the dumbbells, and then they press overhead, they come down. Here's my rib cage, here's my belly button. I am going to zip them up. So now I'm active through my whole midline, front and back, and then I can use this. All of this is now available to me to use to press. Knees are soft, which creates a stacking position again, so that through the feet all the way up through the fingers, the whole system is ready and online to press overhead. If you find this helpful or you have more questions, please put it in the comments. I will absolutely answer any questions. If you need a demo video on something more specific, say that in the comments, and then I can make a demo video specifically addressing those issues, because I bet if you have it, other women do too. And if you really found this helpful, like and subscribe to this channel, to my Blossom Whole Wellness LLC Instagram, and share with friends, because I bet other women really need to know this information as well. And this is a good safe place to find the most evidence-based research movement patterns and the reasons why and the hows. So I look forward to seeing you in more demo videos, as well as hopefully in classes. I'll see you later.